Triple Tears, and welcome to today's insight. Now, today's insight is mainly going to be about, because what I noticed is that something in my energy has shifted. Where there used to be blocks, these things are slowly but surely raveling out and releasing themselves. It's like I had something stopping me from moving forward in business or in in any type of way, and something that was blocking me is no longer there. Now, what I like about that is that things are slowly but surely moving, and that's awesome. Now, this is the thing, okay? So I mainly talk of trauma. You know that you can cause trauma on yourself, right? And that is by accumulating bad karma. Okay? So, what do I mean by that? When you do bad things, expecting nothing to happen, when you do someone dirty and nothing happens, when you say a lie and nothing happens, or all these things, you might not see it, but there's like an energetic tally that starts like counting your karma, your karmic lessons that you've amassed because of all the bad things that you've done. And so at the end of, I'm not sure if it's your life or if it's something like a momentous moment, something is gonna shift, and all that bad karma is gonna come onto you. Let that sink in. So if you've wished ill will on anybody, I suggest you call that back, because now you might not be experiencing bad karma now, but it is definitely going to come back and bite you in the ass later down the road. And that is not fun, okay? Confirmation with a yawn. Like I said, avoid wishing anyone else bad karma, and there's something that needs to be said for someone who is kind of experiencing this. Like, you think it's because of one person, but in actuality it's because of someone who wants that other person, right? Who wants the attention of the person that you think that might be causing you the bad karma, but it's actually someone else who wants to place bad karma on you so that they get your good karma, type of thing. I hope that makes sense. If not, ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to answer. So when that happens, when someone else is actually trying to push you away because they want that certain person or a certain job or certain things, that is not the best way to go about it. And so basically they are amassing bad karma twice as much, because number one, they're trying to control someone else, and number two, they're wishing ill will onto you. So what I've heard is, up until the time where you still interact with these people, you won't necessarily see them get their bad karma, but when you completely detach and start living your life, that's when they will experience the bad karma. And believe me, I've experienced this firsthand, actually. So there was this girl in my friend group who did not like me. Okay, because I gave her a reading the first day we met, and she was not very pleased by that reading. Now, when I give readings, no matter what I pick up on, it's so that I put you, like, advise you how to act. Now, it is not my job to make you act a certain way. It is your complete decision, your freedom of will, if you will, to decide to act a certain way or not. Now, this girl did not choose to use my suggestions, and she went and did her own thing, which is fine. Then she started getting her bad karma because she placed bad karma onto me because of the things that I told her that she did not really appreciate. Like, I have any power over someone's life? I just read the cards. I just read what is told to me by the angels, the guides, the ancestors. I'm letting you know what's coming. If you don't like it, that's your issue. You see what I mean? So, in actuality, I have no power. The only power I have is to tell you what's coming. I'm basically like a forecaster for your life. That's it. Now, I have a question. Do you go up to the weather forecaster and wish them ill will because they said that it's going to rain tomorrow? No. You say thank you because now I know what to wear, right? Like my raincoat, have my umbrella with me so that I don't get stuck in the rain. Like, how in the world can I alter your weather? I can't. I just cannot. It's impossible for me to alter your weather. Alright? Because you are the one that created your weather in your own life. I can't change that. Okay? So keep that in mind. And the funny thing is that, like, I've cut ties with this girl. I don't interact with her at all, whatever. But, so because I'm out of her life, technically speaking, and because I can notice these things, like, I notice little hints and clues that people share and all that, because I noticed all this, I was able to see that, in fact, that she was getting her bad karma. And I'm like, what'd I tell you? What I told her, okay, was if she continues the way she's continuing at this point in time, she would get bad karma. So it was time for her to change what she was doing in order to get better karma. But she didn't heed my warning. She just continued doing the same thing, and she got her bad karma. Now, I don't know. I haven't gotten anything from her. Frankly, I don't know if I'll get anything. But I hope to God that people know now that whatever I predict is pretty powerful. Not that I don't actually, how should I say it? I don't influence anyone's life. I stay away from that because that is bad karma, and I want to stay away from it, okay? I do. But I will definitely let you in on what's coming in. I will, because I'm a forecaster of your life, and I want to help you avoid all the nasty stuff that is about to come in, right? So that is the only time I do anything. Now, today, I gave a reading to someone, and they appreciated it so much because it was, first of all, it was more like validation for them, while as it was validation for me as well. And it was awesome because I got to see a lot of the stuff that I feel and hear about to shift on this plane of existence. Okay, we are definitely moving from 3D to 5D in like next couple of years. And so if you really want to hitch on this bandwagon, the 5D bandwagon, you better clean your karma. And I'm not joking. Okay? Because once you get into 5D, there's going to be a major shift. Okay? I don't know how this is going to happen, but there's going to be a major shift. People who decide to stay in the 3D and those who want to stay in the 5D. Want to go in the 5D. And I feel like there's going to be not as many people in 5D, but like, not to say that we, like, the people in 5D won't continue on learning lessons. We will, but it'll be a different type of lesson. Well, it'll be differently received in a way. But all this to say that if you want to hitch on the 5D bandwagon, you better clean your karma now. Like right now. Start now. Okay? And mean it. Meaning, create the shift within yourself to actually clean your karma. Because if you don't clean your karma, you are going to be left in the dust. And do you know all those movies that we've been seeing lately? I don't know. There's one that's coming to mind with like Matt Damon, which is like like two planets of like higher ups and like people on lower spectrum. That's basically 3D, 5D. Okay? Now, I don't know what the movie's about. I haven't watched it, but that's what came to mind. And if you really want, like, I don't know how this shift's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm just saying, those movies where there's like big like disparities between classes, that might happen. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know any of that. But just, if you want to be on the good side, clean your karma now. Clean your karma now. So that you don't have to live in the trauma of karma forever. For the next umpteen thousand years. I don't know exactly how long, but till the next planetary cycle or astrological cycle. Like, I don't know all the details, but all I know is there's going to be a massive shift. And if you want in on this massive shift in the good way, clean your karma. Clean your karma. Okay. So the difference I find from what I have gathered, right, the difference between 3D and 5D is that the 3D is going to be continuously living life, making mistakes, having lessons having to learn lessons. Okay. Then there's the 5D where 5D individuals will also live life and have lessons, but they will live life with another set of understanding. Like, their intuition is going to be on point. Their ability to feel, their clairsentience is going to be on point. Their clairaudience, all those clairs are going to be on point, and they will feel more connected to source, which is what reminded me of the Amerindians. Excuse me, I'm like ravaging the name. It's very bad. But the Amerindians, okay, have this very connected way of going through life, and of course there are different like clans and whatnot. But I'm talking about the better ones. They know that you live in harmony with the world, you keep things in balance, and you don't kill too many animals, and you treat them well when you do, and so on and so forth. But I mean, it's going back to grassroots, going back to that connection that we have with source, continuous connection with source, is what is going to be more prevalent in 5D. Whereas in 3D, it's more of that feeling that you're disconnected with source, right? So that is what I think 3D versus 5D is going to be. So what dimension would you rather be in? Third dimension or the fifth dimension? Ponder that.